friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish, and today is going to be another eyeshadow palette roulette declutter video. Now, if you're new here, what this is where I randomize a palette, I use it on camera, and then I decide if I'm going to keep it or declutter it. There are some exceptions to this. If the palette is extremely old, I will not put it on my eyes. I'll just declutter it and randomize another palette. Or if I'm not in the mood to use that palette, I will go ahead and declutter it as well. Now, this is not me using every shade in the palette. This is not me swatching every shade. This is just me using the palette to create a look and then going with my gut feeling on whether or not I should keep it or declutter it. So if that is something that interests you, just go ahead and keep watching. But first, if you have yet to subscribe, I'd love it if you join the family. And now let's get on to randomizing the palette. So let's go ahead and randomize today's palette. It is the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. Okay, let me go ahead and grab that one. Okay, so this is what this palette looks like. It's the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette, and this shade did come shattered. I tried to repress it. This formula didn't take to repressing very well, so obviously I'm not going to use that shade, but let's see what we think.
Oh no, anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's supposed to feel? Tell me when it's over. I got someplace that I gotta be. It won't leave. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone. It's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home. Your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own, but baby, it's another lie. Remember, you were made. I try to work, but it doesn't work. I try to say something, but there's no word. I try to justify my actions, less reactions, heartbeat raising. Oh, it doesn't work.
Okay, so this is the final look with my Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. I think it turned out really good. I did put on some lashes to help the look out just a little bit. It was a very neutral look that I did, even though this is a very colorful palette. I was just feeling, for some reason, of this over here, more the autumnal tones to it. So I did go ahead and do a very neutral-esque but summery look. I think it's summery, at least. So the question is whether or not I'm going to keep it or declutter it. And you guys, this has got to be the hardest one I've done yet. This is my first go round with Beauty Bay shadows, and I do have to say I'm not so keen on the fallout from them. I don't know if that's an issue. I don't know if that's an issue with all of their palettes or just this one in particular, but I used Fossil on my eyelids today and it is pretty much dripping down my face. I'm glittery from up here down to here, no joke. And I love the way the mattes performed in this. I know people talk about the mattes and Beauty Bay palettes being not up to par. I actually thought the ones that I used were really, really good. Now, keeping it or decluttering it, because you guys, I have 170 eyeshadow palettes at last count. To say that I have this color story is a bit redundant because if you have as many palettes as I have, you have every color story. Guaranteed. So I'm not going to say that I have this color story, but what I am going to say is it didn't quite live up to my expectations, but I am going to go ahead and keep this palette. I do like having the greens and the reds and the blues all in one palette here, and I do like the colors and I do like the way that they perform. So going forward, I'll just keep in mind that I have this in one palette, but for now this is going to be a keep. I didn't mind the formula. It's definitely a lot better than the Makeup Revolution formula. It's definitely a lot better than other formulas out there. And the color story, while it's not unique to my collection, they are pretty unique shades that I do enjoy. So this is going to be a keep. And that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you'd give it a thumbs up, that would be great. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.